Hey, hey, welcome back to American Truck Simulator with the Spear. Got something to show you. We have picked up our own trailer. How about that for a nice flatbed trailer? We've got this garage in Carson City, and I said, hey, let's finally pick up our own trailer, huh? It's been in the game long enough that we haven't got one yet. It's a pretty basic one. I got it a little bit longer than standard. Chromed out the wheels, got a what's that thing in front of it protecting the truck, you know what I mean, from shifting loads. And so that's what we're going to do now. I don't know how long we'll be driving with it, but I figured, hey, you know, how about a couple deliveries where we load it up and see what we can do with it. I didn't know if it needed to be this long. I didn't know if the jobs change the longer I get it. Like if I got a longer and longer one when I get different jobs. It appears I've gone too far to make the exit. But we just did that. Also, what I've been doing, I bought all the garages in Utah. I stocked up with 10. No, I made them larger. Then I bought, how many did I buy? 11. I bought 11 new trucks. Where am I going? I'm going left. I bought 11 new trucks. Hired 11 more drivers. You might think 11 seems like an odd number. Actually, it might have been 12. Don't hold me to it. But the point of the story is I hired everyone who wasn't the worst. Like the worst drivers are skilled 0.8. So anybody above 0.8 got a job. No matter how much money you wanted, I gave you the money.
Go straight on.
But I didn't hire any of the 0.8 drivers. Figured, we don't need to do that.
Turn right and then continue straight on.
So in a few, actually, and now with the changes in the game, it made it quite easy.
And then turn right.
When it first started, you know, you had to configure all the. Why did she tell me to turn right? You had to configure.
Turn left.
Oh my God! You had to configure all the trucks manually, even if you wanted the same ones you already had, and it was a real pain. But now where am I pulling in? The road or?
Turn left.
Yeah, I'm going in the road. I thought I might be pulling in the dirt here. Ooh, look at this. This is gonna be a fun one. So I got all those trucks. They're all the the one thing I didn't say about our. We're back to coastline mining. Woo! How about that? With the Christmas and the and Valentine's, we've been using different paints, but now we're back to coastline mining. Of course, all of our drivers use the coastline mining paints. Here we are at Plaster and Sons. What are we picking up here? I'm not entirely sure what we're picking up.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Hey Jeff, how's it going? Jeff is different. Jeff, we got different guys going on here. I've not seen a guy that looked like that before. Hello, hello. Cargo market. We're using the cargo. Normally we use freight, use your own truck, but now we've got our own trailer. I'm not doing the external contracts. We're going from Nevada. As promised, we'd make it into Utah. I said, hey, we're going west. They had other jobs going to California and up to Washington, but I was like, no, I promised we'd go into Utah. So that's what we did. We got this reservoir tank into Price. See, look, it's down in California. It pays more. These pay less. This one is just Carson City to Carson City. That'd be a nice short little ride. Actually, maybe I should take that. Well, it's like giving me $1,600, but money isn't the point of the object. So now this journey is somewhat long. Might take a couple episodes here. That would be so cool if we could drive down into this, wouldn't it? If we had to back up down that dirt hill or something, that'd be amazing. I imagine there'd be a lot of towing out of there when people had accidents. Ooh, the crane's moving too. They made the crane move. What if we could check it out? You can kind of see the crane's moving. You can just I can't get up enough to see it fully. You can see the shadow. That's what told me there was the shadow. Okay, where are we going? I guess. Okay. So what I do is I just back in and it suddenly appears. That'd be cool if they had a crane lifted over here. Back up. Let's straighten out. Here we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spear. Now you've gone too far. Now I've messed it up again. Come on, Spear. Save it. Save it. Nope. Okay, so we're not going to be able to see it this side. Beep. 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 I gotta stop the engine? Oh, I gotta stop. Oh, I guess it does take a long time to load, doesn't it? 7:15. How long is it taking to load? Half an hour. Alright. Cargo has been loaded. So we don't get to actually see it getting loaded. But there it is on there. See, now I wonder if I had taken a smaller, would it have fit? I guess it probably would. I'm not sure. But there you go. So I thought it might be nice to have, I specifically picked this one that you'd be able to see the cargo, what kind of different things we get put on it. Still can only see the shadow of the crane. We're not going to get to see the crane movement. Alright, so we're going all the way to Price, Utah, so that's going to be quite the drive. Up through northern Nevada. But it is only 8 in the morning, so plenty of time to get there.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Sky does not particularly like this area.
Get ready to turn left.
It seems like she's had a lot of problems because that gas station in the map, it like takes over the entire corner. Even though the gas station ends at the sidewalk, the box goes out into the street, so it's really messing her up. They kind of messed that one up. Oh, that's the garage I went to get a respray.
Get ready to turn right.
You're ready. Ah.
Turn right.
Let's take a break here for a second. Now the problem I have with my setup here is that I don't really have a spot to put my drink. So I'm trying to enjoy a nice tea, but there's really nowhere for me to put it down. Unlike the, well, see, I don't have a cup holder in the truck either. And the truck doesn't have a cup holder. How am I supposed to? I got a long drive to go. I can't be driving without a drink. You always let police go by first. Rule of life. Here you go. Now that's how this truck is supposed to look. We got coastline mining. And I picked this trailer because it would really go well with the coastline mining. Coastline mining paint. I thought, yeah, that's exactly what they'd be carrying.
Go straight up.
Woo! Here's gallon oil. Give me a used car. I see a lot of people in multiplayer. Well, I don't see them multiplayer, but when you see videos, sometimes people are driving around cars. I think there's a video of me driving around a car. I don't know. I think I did it once in multiplayer. And I was like, it was alright, but I'm here for trucking. Yeah, Sansola Casino right across from Charged. Alright, we're on our way to Price. Woohoo! This will be our first recorded foray into Utah. I have discovered some cities already, because apparently when you buy a garage in a city, you no longer have to visit the garage first. You used to have to drive by the garage and then you could buy it. But now you just can buy it from anywhere. So I haven't even been in some of those cities, and I've already discovered them through the world of purchasing. 580 North Reno. Single player love. Do you see all that traffic back in Carson City? That's why we love single player. And cities feel alive. Alright, what's going on here? Merging. Red alert! Red alert! Trucks swerving at random. All hands on deck. Oh my goodness. Alright.
Keep left.
I'm left. Is that Amazon delivery? What's the speed limit? 80! Now that's what you gotta like about Nevada. This is no California. We can get up ahead of speed and use it. Fly by some gorgeous lakes. This is temperature, 82 degrees Fahrenheit, nice and warm. It's a beautiful day. Dude, you don't have to press your brakes, just get in the other lane. Cruise control set at 79. Yes, officer, I am following the law. How about that? Get an RV down there and some hills, some trees, down by the lake. I guess that was more of a mobile home. I think there was an RV in there. I think there were 3 of them. Can't stare off in the distance too long, especially around a twisty bit. Look at the scenery. This is nice. Nice. Lovely. I don't know. I just don't get it when people say they prefer ETS2 to ATS. I mean, this is fantastic. Alright, I'm about to get boxed in. Reno, Redding.
Keep left.
Oh, good. Why are you... See the merging and the... Uh-oh. That guy was on his brakes an awful lot. That's weird.
Caution. Please mind the speed.
Now I know why he was on his brakes so much. Don't!
Right, and then exit right. Exit right.
I'm exiting. Per your command. Not just gonna swerve over. I need to check out if I'm free. This is perfect. This is just like the real world, man. Yeah, it's a nice big hotel. Are we in Reno? I guess we're in Reno. What'd they say? The biggest little city in the world or something like that? Big old hotels like that, they're not so little. It looks like this lane is exiting. I noticed today that they have, in the game they don't have it, but around here they have different stripes. See, they'd have these smaller stripes. You see the stripes in the road here, how they're close together and they're shorter? That would be, it's not in the middle like that. That would be on the exit. They use those shorter ones on the exits. So that you know if you're to the right of that, that's an exit. If you're to the left of it, you're on the highway. That's what they've done here. I imagine every state is probably different. But here they use different stripes to indicate, you know, what your lane is going to do. But that hasn't reached the game. Well, you'd expect it not to, because probably a lot of people are not aware. But that's a tip for you. If you're ever driving in the U.S. and you watch the stripes, and the stripes will often tell you what's going on. Well, yeah, it already does. You know, it tells you the double yellow, don't pass, things like that. You can pass on this side, don't pass on that side, yada, yada, yada. But, that's what those short, closely packed ones mean around here. They might mean something different in other states. I was in Minnesota and they have some weird... Oh, gotta get weighed. We're just carrying an empty pressure tank. I don't know how much it could weigh. But in Minnesota they had this weird stoplight system for entering the highway. Like on the entrance ramps, they had stoplights. I thought that was weird.
Caution. Please watch the speed limit.
From what I understand, people up there, well, some people, the people I talked to didn't like it either. But I imagine there's a reason for it.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
No, ma'am. I gotta get up to speed. They really gotta do something about that. 42 print. I had thought about going with a 42 print paint, but I knew I wanted to get a trailer that I liked, and I'm like, 42 print wouldn't make sense for this trailer. But I had plans to go with this trailer, so I was like, Coastline Mining, that's a good paint for this trailer. I can't wait to get my button box. We've got that hopefully coming. That's gonna be sweet. Because you know there are a lot of buttons in the game to press. Gotta have your keyboard practically nearby. But hopefully with the button box we'll be able to play more smoothly. I know it'll be a real help in iRacing. Because in iRacing you don't have the kind of time to press the button. Here I can always pull over and do something if I needed to really do something. Spear, the professional trucker. Whoa! Stay in the road, Spear! I don't think I'm ever going to get the hang of driving with that different camera. Speedy Spear with the overtake. Finally got up to 42 print. See, now this would be great if I could drive in that other camera, really show the traffic, but I have a feeling I'd be in the guardrail in no time flat. It just boom. And that would be the end of that. Which I guess would make a good video and a good picture, but... Hope they're putting in some guardrail there or something. Looks a little dangerous. Well, that was Reno. What's next? Oops. Looks like a whole bunch of nothing. Believe it or not, I was paying attention that I was on the shoulder. GPS says nothing's coming up for quite a while. As I've said before, I like driving on the shoulder or driving next to it, so I have room to fool around, to drift if need be. Now let's, yeah. See, I like to do this so we can see what's going on. Everybody's working hard. Well, half the crew. Sorry. Half the crew's working hard. This guy's dancing or something. Alright, so we scuffed up the fender a little bit. Oh. It's cool when the highways are divided like this. Well, not a divided highway, you know what I mean. But yeah. We've got one of these near here. According to GPS, this is the first time they must have done something around here, because some of these are yellow that I've driven it before. Some spots, some tiny spots are gray, and they might have done something in the middle there. Just little updates. I haven't used a map mod in quite a while. I mean, map mods are interesting and cool, give you a little more extra place to drive, but I've really been loving the ATS content. It is 98 degrees, so it is toasty warm. Very warm outside. I would not mind it being 98 right now. As we're recording this in the middle of winter, I could really use a toasty day. Winnemucca!
Caution, please watch the speed limit.
On our way to Jackpot and Eli. There's Winnemucca down there. Don't want to stare for too long with the barrels right next to me.
Go straight on.
AI seems reluctant to change lanes to pass people. I don't know why that is. Now, I don't want to say anything about SCS AI because I do have a mod that controls, well, a mod for the traffic, so I don't know what is SCS and what is the mod, so take that with a grain of salt. The AI you see may be different than what you experience in your own games. Tonopah, been there. We've been all over Nevada.
Go straight on.
I'm going straight on. Don't worry. Oh man. Look at this. Beautiful sky. Got some hills. Some trees, some bushes. Oh man, look at that. Oh boy. Okay. Let's focus on driving. You look around I'll keep my eyes on the road. Boy, I do wish they had an option where you could just have an AI driver and you could sit in the seat with them like a co-driver. Let the co-driver handle this one. That would be perfect. I just want to look around. Check things out. That would be extra lovely. We're making really good time. I've been getting to go 80. Just flying along the roads. And yeah, I mean, you can understand too, it's just mostly open highway. You don't need to only go 55. Not a lot of cities around. Not a lot of cars coming on and off the highway. Alright, Spear, stop staring at the scenery. A helicopter up there. Man, I like looking around. It's just so... This looks so good. But I also think it looks really good, that new Microsoft Flight Simulator. I signed up for the alpha for that. Did not get selected to be in the alpha, unfortunately. I think I might have been a day late. I don't know. But I mean, you don't hear about it until the last second. But I'm on the list, so hopefully they'll use that list to do the next one as well. But man, that thing looks... I mean, it's practically real life. They're using all the satellite imagery. That's crazy. Thing is, I don't really have a lot of flight sim experience. Actually, I think a lot of people who are really interested in the game don't have flight sim experience at all. And of course, a lot of them are really dedicated flight simmers, so it's all kind. Everybody wants to be part of that thing. That looks great. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get off here in Eli. We're gonna make a pit stop. No, I gotta make a pit stop first. Do you want to go left or right? I'm going to go left. I know I was signaling right, but we're going to go left. You're thinking, Spear, what are we doing getting off the highway? We got to go. Leaving Elko. Oh, did I say Eli? We're in Elko. Okay, we didn't really need fuel. We had 3/4 of a tank. But I'm stopping to get fuel because this episode, our trip is taking a long time, so we're going to break it into two parts. We've got part 1 and part 2. And in between, we'll stop and get some fuel. Because that's what I like to do. Remember, whenever you see me looking at the map, I mean, it's almost always, I'm going to be pulled over at the side of the road looking at the map. Because you're not going to do that when you're driving around. Well, hopefully not. We're here at Gallon Oil outside of Elko, Nevada. Next stop, Price, Utah. Join me next time. American Truck Simulator with the Spear. Hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that big old spear, and check out these other videos. Thanks for watching.